Dear Apinote, welcome to the Apimo Apitips. One of the greatest assets of your Apimo software, as you may know, James, it's its complete and sleek extranet, which is able to satisfy all the needs of your customers. Let's take a closer look to this little gem. We will start with the seller's extranet. What the seller is mostly worried about is to keep an eye on the actions that are carried on to quickly and properly sell his property. So James, how do we give a seller his extranet access? There's nothing easier, is it what you mean? Of course you're right. Open the relevant contact file and click on the pencil right here. The last section of the file is where you'll find the personal login of the seller. Check the active case and the login will be automatically created. You will have to create a password on the other hand. When you're done, just select everything down to link, copy and paste the login into a mail that you may send directly by Apimo. Clicking on the link, the owner will get access to the extranet login page and he will just have to type his username and password to access. That's really straightforward. Our seller has now gotten access to his extranet space. But what does he find inside? There's an overview of his properties on offer with all the actions that you've done for each of them. He can see the visits you've arranged for the properties, the comments and the ratings, as well as the propositions that you've sent and the advertising campaigns. That's more than enough to keep him informed and reassured without the need to call you. Now, on the buyer's side, there's something really cool at hand. It would be a real pity not to exploit our fine extranet. When you're sending a proposition to a prospective buyer, choose the HTML format. Pay attention, James, do not write the email of your customer in the contact line, write his name instead, or the software won't be able to find the contact. If his file doesn't exist, you can create it on the spot by clicking on the plus right here. The buyer gets thus a complete access to the property file, save the confidential informations. He can check the photos, the map, the informations, even the videos and the virtual tours that you may have added in the media tab. All of this in a highly ergonomic and good-looking website. As you may have understood, the more photos and video you had, the more interesting the page. The icing on the cake is that your buyer will find all the propositions you sent him into My Search tab. But that's not all. Look at this, James. If you check the contact file, you will find an extranet tab. Here you will see the list of the properties that the customer has checked and a counter showing how many times he checked them. What about the property itself? Well, it's got its own extranet tab where you will see all the customers who checked it and how many times they did it too. That's completely crazy. On this precious information, there you go. Our quick extranet overview ends here and we hope you too have been seduced because we totally are. Thank you, James, for this demonstration and thank you, dear Apinote, for your attention.